Hey ho und willkommen zurück zu Game of Thrones. Wir sind gerade mitten in Action, ne? Mit Usher, oder wie auch immer er heißt. Hey, was gucken die so? Uiuiui. Blick senken und weggehen. Uiuiui.
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You're coming with us then?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
I can lead an army.
I know you can. I've always known it. Your father was blind.
Yeah.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? You didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll be charming.
Right.
Das sieht doch total charming aus. Not. Der erinnert mich an irgendjemanden, den ich kenne, aber ich weiß nicht
This
an
mother
wen.
of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
It's fine. I trust you, Beska.
I shouldn't have said anything. I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
Ponte Renas! Tukai Josi Potagon Kostotti Tahor.
Jetzt habe ich ein bisschen zu spät reagiert, aber... Yeah. Komm, geh weiter. Geh weiter! Hier gibt's nichts zu sehen. Oder willst du sterben? Geh weiter.
Asha!
Okay, da habe ich wohl eine falsche Entscheidung getroffen.
Ponte
Oder habe ich zu spät reagiert? Das würde ich jetzt mal gerne wissen. Ich glaube, ich probiere es nochmal. Kann ich das überspringen? Oder nee, sicher ist sicher. Wir haben keinen Bock, das Ganze jetzt nochmal zu machen. Ich nehme einfach die andere Entscheidung. Obwohl... Okay, war doch die richtige Entscheidung.
Just one more we'll have to kill later.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher. It won't be easy.
Let's just get that army. I'm ready.
Good lad. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Die kommt ziemlich oft vor in dieser... Also in Episode 2. Die läuft voll lustig, wenn man schneller läuft. Das ist bestimmt der Kohleboy. Ich will aber nicht mit dem Kohlejungen sprechen, weil ich einfach nicht weiß, ob ich ihm vertrauen soll oder nicht. Peek. Ich sehe nix. Aber da ist es kaputt. Mirror. Die ist alles zerstört. Welcher Spaß war denn das? Schauen wir mal, ob da noch alles drin ist. Scheint noch alles drin zu sein.
Everything's still here.
Alles verwüstet, ey.
The letters from my family. What would someone want with them?
Das ist eine sehr, sehr gute Frage.
Was someone going through my books?
Hallo? So kann ich den vielleicht finden, den Drecksack, der das war. Aber erstmal lese ich den scheiß Zettel hier. Weh, da steht nichts Entschuldigendes drin.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
Der Kohlejunge. That's not cool.
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord. You might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir,
I'll make sure she knows.
it cannot hurt. Most ladies her age.
Enough, Maester. When we last spoke of Elena, you said you'd push to get her father's army. And so you must. Just remember that she'll want to see gentleness in you too. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice, but this is an important day for all of us.
Thank you, Mother. It's advice well taken.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
My lord, she's here.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt, wie sie ausschaut. Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Roderick?
Oh la la.
You look... You're really...
I know, I'm unspeakably handsome.
I see you haven't lost your sense of humor.
No, just two limbs and half a face. Please.
So, here we are. I'm glad to see you up and about.
How have you been, Elena?
Oh, it's been quiet, I suppose. Times have certainly been difficult, but I'm well. Thank you for asking. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I won't lie. Every day's a battle.
I can only imagine. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me.
Oh Gott, alle. Oh, ist so süß. Mein Herz.
But Roderick, I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to show our loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. And I was inclined to agree with him, until I received a curious letter from Marjorie Tyrell.
Oh Gott sei Dank.
Lady Marjorie suggests in the kindest of terms that we go through with the marriage. And as you can imagine, a suggestion from a future queen is difficult to ignore.
Gott sei Dank habe ich das
Do
gemacht.
you know why Lady Marjorie would send this to me? She and I have never corresponded. Yet now she writes me directly.
Lady Marjorie must have her reasons.
Do you think I'm naive? I don't know what favours you had to call in, but I feel manipulated, Roderick. A house like mine can't refuse a suggestion from Marjorie Tyrell. I'm being forced to marry you, Roderick. Is that truly what you want? Would you do that to me? After everything we've shared?
Of course not, Elena. You're free to choose.
Thank you. I was afraid you'd refuse to back down, but you must care about me more than that. Let us stand together, Roderick. I will tell my father our betrothal stands.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore?
Nein, tu dir nichts.
You're
Tu dir
not
nichts.
still marrying into this wretched family.
Our houses will be joined, in fact. And we will stand proudly beside them.
Can I change your mind? You can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
What do you want, Whitehill?
What do I want? Ask your mother. She invited me here.
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
So ein Arsch.
Practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
Ryan belongs at that funeral. This family.
Not until I'm certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now, I hear you're ordering them around. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
Fine. Let's talk this through.
How about I talk and you fucking listen?
How?
So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start.
Mir fehlen die Worte.
Your brother Ethan was a dismissive little shit. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, sure, kneel. kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing. And we'll get to see Ryan again.
Alter, oh Mann. Diese Frauen. Eigentlich würde ich ihm am liebsten den Finger abschneiden. Was wenn ich alles für die scheiß Ehefrau tut.
Very good. Now then, since you're a loyal subject, I'll need you to pay me a tribute. I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't do that!
I know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest Ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Especially when I tell him you've sworn to obey me.
That was a sign of respect, not an oath.
Well, I have what it came for. I'll leave you to your business.
I will kill you, and then I will drag you out of fucking hell and kill you again.
Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
I can't believe you would submit to him like that. I know you had your reasons, but... he doesn't deserve your obedience.
I did it for Ryan.
Maybe I'd have done the same.
Er hat ihn nicht erst noch gesagt... Habe ich mich verlesen? Oh Gott, wahrscheinlich habe ich mich verlesen. Ich dachte, die wollte, dass ich das mache. Naja, shit happens. Aber...
My lord, are you
sie werden
well?
sich dran erinnern.
I'm going to kill that man.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us, without trouble amongst our own.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Guck nicht so böse.
I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
He won't stop bothering me.
You were a squire. He thinks you have potential. He said you fought for the North with the Foresters. You were there, at the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
We fought as best we could, but it wasn't enough. The Freys cut us open.
Those cowards. Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honourable death. Let him die fighting.
Walder Frey and Roose Bolton will pay for their treachery.
I'd like to believe you, but men like that don't get what they deserve. Now the Freys command River Run, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did. It's not right.
They murdered my family. I should have been there.
I keep thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too. Whatever I once thought, my place is here. With the Night's Watch.
traurig. Ich erinnere mich noch gut an die Szene. Wie sie einfach Robs Frau voll in den Bauch gestochen haben. Voll in ihr ungeborenes
There are those
Kind.
here who will hate you for who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor. Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason. And they'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
I don't care if they hate me. Let them think what they like.
Ignoring them won't be as easy as you think. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust.
Gut, dann würde ich sagen, das ist wieder ein guter Zeitpunkt, wie immer, um diesen Part hier zu beenden. Und ich weiß nicht, ich glaube, wir kommen langsam dem Ende der zweiten Episode entgegen und es passiert immer etwas Beschissenes am Ende einer Episode. Immer. Deswegen habe ich eigentlich echt Angst, weiter zu spielen und habe echt Angst vor dem, was geschehen wird, wenn ich am Ende angelangt bin. Auf Deutsch gesagt, wer diesmal sterben wird. Naja, wir werden es sehen. Also wir sehen uns in der nächsten, nicht in der nächsten Episode, sondern im nächsten Part. Tschüss!